The census form and sent it back. Your name is Jeffrey who?
Sive. I'm with the U.S. Census Bureau. Let me hand you this, sir.
I've already filled out the census form and sent it back.
Unfortunately, sir, it was either not received or it was mailed in after the due date.
I mailed it in within 2 to 3 days after I received it.
Unfortunately, sir, I can show you in our book, we do not have any information.
The only information that I'm legally obligated to be able to give you is that there's 2 people living here, according to Article 1, Section 2 of the Constitution.
Right, and under that section, let me give you an example. George Foreman. 9 people named George Foreman. How do we distinguish between them? We have to have dates of birth.
The government has all my information at the IRS.
Sir, we don't share information with the IRS.
And why would that be?
Because the Census Bureau is under law is forbidden from sharing any of this information with any other government agency. As I explained to you here, as I tried to show you here in the information sheet, under the various sections, Title 13 and 14, Title 13 and 44, you are required to provide this information to us, and you're also,
according to the last clause of the Constitution, any other laws that would conflict with the Constitution are null and void, according to the Constitution itself.
Yes, but you don't have a right to privacy under the Constitution.
Okay, then, I evoke my Fifth Amendment right.
You don't have a Fifth Amendment right.
Yes, I do have a Fifth Amendment. Don't tell me. This is going on YouTube, sir.
That's fine. There's no Fifth Amendment right when there's no criminal prosecution. Fifth Amendment rights only apply to criminal actions. You don't have a Fifth Amendment right.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't, because that applies only with regard to criminal actions.
Leave the premises.
Be more than happy to, sir, but let me leave this with you.
No, I don't need anything more.
Please leave that information.
No, I don't want it.
And if you put this on YouTube, you'll be violating my rights, and I forbid you from putting it on YouTube. Turn it over to the government.
It's called the First Amendment. This is self-protection.
Fine, keep it for a criminal prosecution or for a criminal trial.
I don't want this. Don't leave any trash on my property.
Fine, I'll take it if you don't want it. But I do advise you to read Titles 13, Sections 9, 141, 193, 214.
Those are null and void.
Not according to the government.
The only information I'm required to give you is Article 1, Section 2, is the number of people to live here, and that's 2.
All right, let me ask you this then. If we were to get 2 people here, how do
I don't need any hypothetical. I don't need anything hypothetical.
Just listen to
You don't need anything more than 2 people.
But how do I...
Article 1, Section 2, 2 people.
How do I...
Article 1, Section 2. 2 people. You don't need to distinguish anything more than that, because the whole purpose of the census is nothing more than to be able to enumerate for representation, according to Article 1, Section 2.
The government also distributes $400 billion based upon this information, and they require it for that reason also, sir.
Article 1, Section 2, 2 people.
And also the United States...
Article 1, Section 2, 2 people.
And you're misinterpreting the Section 2 also.